Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. So we'll boot it away to get this one started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Georgia's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The play-action fake. Working that left side now. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. This crowd knows when to bring it. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to get in the end zone again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder, they fake it, goes to the tight end. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 70-yard touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Clemson Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And I think we're going to see plenty of big plays, especially when you have a couple of guys who can spin the bean like these dudes, Jesse.
These are two guys that can reach every corner of the field. Every throw is at their disposal. We're expecting these offenses to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and it's just got to be so fun to play skill positions for these quarterbacks.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Georgia. Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Clemson, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Was to pass. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the 2nd level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. He wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Handoff to the single running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Still looking on the move. At the 40, there he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The give on the inside. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll throw it on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Georgia 24, Clemson 0.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Brad.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to pay.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a connection. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quickly complete. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Georgia 27, Clemson 0.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's looking for a man on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia lining up to fire it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the tailback. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first round on the throw and catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
They'll go to the ground. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Brings it in down the left side. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He's bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, just keeps firing. On target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
Nothing but green ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Off play action. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
Clemson, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And that's a first down for the
Now
offense.
they'll run the draw. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Feeling some heat. Extending the play. Quarterback gets enough. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, 1st and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold him to a field goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. It's complete.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick setting up 4th down.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
First down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Scrambling away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense working from the pistol. The hand to the running back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Dogs are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback now breaking the field. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it down the left side. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
40, Clemson, 13.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deeks had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Neutrals on your defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll run it on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Tigers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to get it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the tackle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And tackled there by the defense. Now on third down for this offense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Dogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Out of the gun, the inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Runs for the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Still on his feet. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Tiger. And here they come almost all the way back.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.